It's our fair part show. It's our fair part show. Yes, we all love you. It's our fair part show.
It has the juice.
It has the juice.
Count.
Big lump of knobs. It has the juice.
It has the juice.
So good.
Welcome to the Op-Ed Podcast. I'm Liam. To the left of me, Ben.
Present.
Producer Andy.
Present.
Producer Bell.
Present.
All right, guys. Exciting day. We're going to be in the studio for the next 4 or 5 hours recording our Dungeons & Dragons game, which you'll hear in like a couple of weeks when we're on holidays. We'll break it up and there'll be like 5 episodes. But before we do that, we probably need to get to Team Member of the Week, as we normally do. I just thought there's a lot of excitement around for the Dungeons & Dragons game, which is great. Even my mum texted and said, have the best day and have fun recording your D&D. I hope you have your Goblin Bard character locked in. And then she sent this, I'm assuming she...
That's kind of what I think you would look like.
Yeah.
That's pretty
I
spot
think
on.
I don't think she drew it, but I think she Googled
Oh, yeah, that's
Goblin
that's
Bard.
bang on.
almost exactly what I had in
And
my head.
it's,
Yeah.
it's
That's not
Goblin
what I had.
guy with the guitar.
That's
and-
cool, though.
Yeah, it's cool.
I like that you're not, like, heroic looking, but I
Yeah,
think
yeah.
you would fit this crew well.
Yeah,
I
so
was-
that's thanks
I
for
thought
that,
it was
Mum.
like the Lord of the Rings guy.
Legolas.
No, the goblin.
There's no...
There's no goblin in...
What goblin?
The ring, my precious.
Oh,
Schmeagol.
That one.
Ooh. No, he's a hobbit that got wasted away
That's a
throughout his
goblin.
life.
He's just like a junkie hobbit.
Because the ring gives you everlasting life, of course.
If anything,
He's not a goblin.
if anything,
Actually.
I think more so to be more like Dobby from Harry Potter.
That's the same thing.
Well, he's an elf.
He's an elf, I know, but it's probably more like that.
Yeah, there's also, there was a post on the Alpha Squad. A few people have given some advice. Beck says she played D&D once, a chaotic version, and we all had a lot of drinks and a Coles mud cake, so maybe we could get some snacks. So that'd be good. I think there's some beers in the fridge, so we could maybe have like a sort of big stein. Also thanks to Dylan and Kelsey, who also gave us some advice.
The message I would say to everyone listening to this and everyone in the Alpha Squad and all the Ben and Liam listeners, if you're not interested in Dungeons & Dragons, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Like, this isn't a podcast
I've never
about
I don't know.
Dungeons & Dragons. It's a Ben and Liam... It's an off-air podcast.
It's that thing where you walk past those shops and people are playing it in there, and you're like, I wonder what is that?
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
and I think we're all going to experience that together.
Yeah.
Yep.
And we have a proper dungeon master. His name's Aaron. He's going to run us through the whole thing. So
Yep.
we're looking
So it's not
forward
going to be.
to
We're
that.
not going to be playing it to like. We're not going to be playing it like we're professionals.
No, it's just a
it'll
bit
be
of fun.
fun.
Like,
It's like,
yeah,
it's like a radio story.
Yeah.
Like a
That's
story.
it. That's
5
it.
episodes.
All right, let's get to this.
It's the team member of the week. It'll probably be Ben. All right, then, let's get started.
As is tradition, Andy has everyone's name in a hat. He's going to pull them out one by one, and we'll each give our votes.
Sure. I sure am. It's me first.
Great.
We made a deal this week that
Yeah.
whoever got the best dad would get all the team member of the week noms. It is important for me to say right now that I didn't actually sign up to that deal, so I'm not obliged to vote for myself.
Well, I think I'm the only one who's shook on it.
You are.
But I said the first producer that gets an A-lister's dad, who happened to be Sia's dad, happened to be Andy, will get a month, actually, of Team Member of the Week. So whoever I want to pick for the next month, I have to vote for Andy because I shook on it. So you know where my vote's going to be, is what I'm saying.
My vote goes to producer Bell. I've been trying so hard to bring the philosophy of humans to the show, and we're really on board. And Bell has just brought so many humans this week. So
Which is
Humans.
humans is when like something happens in the news, you speak to the human. There was one day we had so many humans that we actually had to cut a human. There was
I had to drop a human.
the human that rescued their dog off a cliff. We had to get rid of that human because we had the human who owns a restaurant that Kiss ate at 2 times
And we had the
in
Telstra
1 week,
guy.
and we had the Telstra human who was in the Telstra
Yeah.
ads. So that was our show of humans.
we have to,
thanks,
we have to
Andy.
drop Crater Da.
Yeah, that's right.
That's right.
Up next is Liam.
Well, yeah. Look, as I said, I thought everyone had a really good week, but I shook on it, and I was very impressed with the speed that you got Sia's dad. Like it was actually 24 hours. I don't even know how did you? So you contacted someone who you know in the Adelaide music scene.
So I was Googling, whose dad could I get, like, realistically? I didn't think I was going to be able to get, like, an Adam Sandler or a Brad Pitt or something like that. So, Sia, Adelaide. Maybe the dad's still here. Turns out he was a muso in the 70s, and there's a guy that I have dealt with before that knows all the musos, and I called him, and he's like, oh, no, I don't know him, but this guy does. And he called me and then called Sia's dad, and eventually I got a call from Sia's dad, and he, on the call to me, was exactly like he was on the call to you.
Yeah, he was an interesting character, that's for sure. We had to bleep out some of the stuff he was saying. But yeah, mine goes to Andy.
Thank you, Liam. Producer Bell, you're up next.
Okay, well, thank you, Andy, for the vote for me. I would have given it to you, but I still think that you'd had the advantage with Sia's dad because you're from Adelaide and you know people. Whereas
Well,
I
that-
was like, I'm never going to win this.
No, I don't know. I mean, actually, who was out of interest? I haven't even spoken to Ben or Belle. Like, who were you chasing in your camp?
Well,
who
I
were you
went
sort of
for a
going
different. I went for a different approach because I thought, okay, Andy's going for the locals, and I knew who he was chasing. So I said, well, why don't I just reach for the stars? and
Okay.
just,
Oh, yeah, I
you
didn't
know,
tell you that.
see what
We-
Yeah, I don't
sticks.
even know who.
So Belle got a thanks but no thanks from Chris Hemsworth's dad
that would have been a great
because,
dad.
and it was like genuine because the mum, she does a bit of acting herself. So
Right.
Belle went to her agent, and the agent actually said, "Let me ask what's
Leone is the
Leone
mum?
Yeah.
went back to Leone, and Leone said, "I've asked him. He said he doesn't
Yeah.
want to, but thank you."
And
So
same-
it actually
Holy
got
heck.
it actually got to the dad.
It got to the dad.
Yeah.
Well, it also
that would
got
have been
to,
that would have been almost bigger, I
Yeah.
reckon.
Yeah, well, that's what I was aiming for. I thought, well, I've got nothing to lose here. I'll just
Actually,
go.
I think Chris Hemsworth is currently now bigger than Sia. I think.
Yep,
Yes.
definitely.
I also got a no from the Minogues, and I also.
Oh, that's because they got two famous kids. That's
Yeah.
like a double whammy.
And then in the last 24 hours, I didn't hear back with a no, but my email got passed on to Ewan McGregor's dad because I found his workplace.
That's cool.
And got onto him. They
Bullshit.
replied and said, "Yep, we've passed it on. He's got it here, and he'll."
Where
let
does
you
his
know."
dad work?
At like a school, at like a uni.
wow.
There's one that I floated. I don't even know if I don't think Belle was into this one because she didn't say anything about it. I think Andy would have been keen. I don't know if you would have been keen, Liam, but I said, what about PewDiePie's dad?
Yeah, okay.
The biggest
No.
YouTuber ever. Because I googled it, got his dad's name. His dad is quite high up in this. What is PewDiePie? Where's he from?
Sweden.
Sweden. He's the CEO of this Sweden company, but I'm pretty sure if you dug hard enough, you'd find his details. That'd have been a good dad to have.
Yeah, but like on Nova, does that?
Yeah, do you think Nat knows who PewDiePie is?
really?
No,
That's
but
why I went,
I just think though, like he's probably got like that dude is loaded.
Yeah,
he's a
yeah,
big
yeah,
deal.
yeah.
Anyway.
All right, well, my
I
vote
reckon
is.
out of all of those dads, Ewan McGregor's dad would have been my
You had a
I
favourite.
did that one for you. That's what the
Yeah.
one I said to
Well,
Liam
Obi-Wan
this
Kenobi,
morning.
like-
Yeah.
Yeah,
Anyway,
I said
Belle,
I don't care, but you would.
Who are you voting for?
I'm voting for cameraman Josh because two reasons. He's turned into the coffee bitch here. He goes and gets the coffees every morning now, and I don't.
That's a role that you had on lock for 2.5 years.
If you look
And
at
I-
if you look at the tree that we always refer to now, it's our boss Ben, and then it's Andy off one branch, and Liam and I off another branch,
Yeah.
and then it's Belle below Andy, and then Josh comes off the Belle branch.
But second,
in the coffee pool.
second reason as well is that he worked his ass off for hours on that Legally Blonde dog
Oh,
video,
yes, the dog
and was
auditions.
really cut up because he put so much effort in, and it didn't go as well as he was hoping.
Yep.
Well, that's not Josh's fault. That's more just, maybe we weren't funny enough in it. And also longer form stuff, it's a thing of the past, I feel.
Yep.
Things are going to be snappy, you got a minute.
That leaves Ben.
Yep, interesting this week. Interesting you mentioned the coffees there, Belle, because we have a roster now, a coffee roster. So Monday through to Friday, it's 5 of us to get coffees, so it works quite well. On Friday, which is Liam's day, he didn't get the coffees because Jodie, who comes into the show, got them,
Yep.
which means Liam then...
Which I
next
didn't ask for that.
Yep.
She just did that.
Yep. Which then it kind of snowballed because then the next week...
I took Tuesday, which is Josh's day.
Yep, and then Josh did my day, which is Thursday, but then I ended up copying it on Friday, and I thought I was going to get off scot-free, so I'm giving myself a nomination.
Aw, can we do a rock off?
No, you got 2, don't you?
No,
No,
four-way.
that's a four-way rock off. It's a real pain in the ass. to be honest. You really could have, yeah.
But who is it? It's me, Belle,
And
Andy,
Josh,
Josh,
Andy.
everyone but me. Again.
Let's for the sake of speed, can we do semi-finals?
Do we just have a loser? That's Liam.
No, we've got to have a 10 member of the week.
Yeah, we got to have 10
let's
member of the
do
week.
semi-finals.
God damn, Josh.
Josh.
Yeah, Josh, come in.
Josh, going to need you to come in.
All right, Andy, you and I go first.
Yeah, okay, sure.
Ready?
Also,
Rock.
Shut up, Liam. That's do it.
Sorry.
Loser.
That's a strike. Rock, paper, scissors.
Okay,
All right.
Ben's through to the
I'm
final.
through to the final.
See,
Belle
Dad
and
means nothing.
Josh.
Belle and Josh have a quick rock off.
Paper, scissors.
Whoa.
Well, Josh has wrapped up Belle.
Yep,
that
Josh won.
means Josh v. Ben for team member of the week.
All right, ready? And we have
Let's
to
go.
say we have to say rock, paper, scissors. Okay, ready? Rock. No, it's rock, paper, scissors, and then
Yeah,
we
yeah.
shoot. Okay, ready? Rock, paper, scissors.
Ooh, double scissor action.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Double rock, double rock. This is going to
I'm in your
number
head,
3.
Rock, paper, scissors. Yeah!
Oh, Benny takes it out. crushes Josh's scissors, and that is
Feels good.
the end of the Off-Air podcast.
Surely I'm the most feared member when it comes to rock, paper, scissors.
Well, it'll,
It's Chance.
as you heard the song, it'll probably be you.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, guys. Well, maybe let's freshen up, stretch our legs before we're in this room for the next
Beers.
5 hours for our Dungeons & Dragons game.
See you, podcaster.